Hey,
We on? Okay. Okay. We got inside outside action today, y'all. After a rain this morning, it's a nice day.
hey, Sports Talk Texas Thursday, baby. We live in action, man. What you talking about?
We got a lot of sports talk to talk about.
We do. They didn't crank it up. We on the NFL draft early. Um, the expected pick was it Shador? I mean, was it Cam? Was he expected?
Yeah, he was first. And then Jacksonville took Travis Hunter.
Yep.
And then New York took uh, what's his name? Anthony Carter
Mm-hmm.
from Penn State.
Really?
Yeah.
Abdul Carter.
Yeah, Abdul Carter.
Defensive end. That's a bad move for him.
But Larry was saying that they might trade him. They might trade him in the second round.
Yep.
Cause Larry said they didn't need him.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's what they need. Hey,
Yeah, that was a big move. Okay, so I'm seeing this, but I'm not on my phone. It ain't refreshed though, so we're gonna do a transition real
Mr.
quick. My
Belly.
bad, y'all. Quick
Same old,
transition.
same old.
Yo, yo! Larry! Bring that stuff?
I swear, bro.
Cool. Sarah played.
Yeah. No, she said, look, she said she was sick, right? But as I was coming, I saw her passing by,
There we go.
laughing and giggling and shit, and she
There
turned up
we
at
go.
7-Eleven. But then she said, I am sick, but I had to go to a mandatory teachers meeting, blah, blah, blah. That's what you should have said,
Well,
because that's what it
how she
is.
gonna do that when you got an appointment at a certain time? That should just be bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. She didn't think I saw her. She said, oh, I thought that was you. Yeah, that was me, nigga.
Bullshit.
What up, man?
Sarah.
What you get?
She
She had an
told me,
appointment. You're supposed to get her hair done today.
I saw him on the
yeah, but she said
She be BSing.
she said she was sick. And so I was like, okay. And then I just saw her.
Yeah, we live, man. We just kind of
Yeah, you on there.
evaluating one of our
Yeah, you on there.
one of our
Yeah, I
styles.
forgot.
She'll be alright. Shit, that's true. But okay. Y'all seen you on
But Friday was cool anyway. But anyway.
You trying to get his hair retwisted. I'm trying to get my hair braided, right? You heard me? Like, yeah. I need my hair braided when I want my hair braided. I shouldn't have to do none of that. My appointment.
Yeah.
Alright. So who's next? Who's on the clock now?
Who's on the clock? I think
Did
it's
they get Abdul already? No, they didn't get him yet.
who?
Oh yes, they did. Yeah, they got him. The Giants. So the
I
Giants
got some
scooped up
gloves back
Abdul.
here. I'm put on real quick.
Yeah. Patriots is on the clock right now.
Way bigger than
Yeah.
what I get from Walmart.
Yeah,
Patriots need,
the ones I get from Walmart,
Yeah.
the box one.
Yeah,
A whole damn team except for a quarterback.
Alright, I'm about to go in here.
They need a running back. They got no wide receivers.
Who next?
New England.
Patriots.
They probably trade back, get more picks.
Everybody was saying that it ain't really nothing on the top level that's worth.
Well,
being up there.
this is O line heavy. What else is it? Pass rushers.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't too many wide receivers. There's a couple DBs.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks. It's just basically this gonna be a best available draft. This one of them drafts that is not high caliber names, but this might be look down the road. It might be one of the best player drafts to come out of it. Remember
Yeah.
that year, like it was like that Luke Kuechly draft.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of names, but I think y'all got an O lineman that year, Frederick. I want to say. It was just a stacked draft with not a lot of names.
Yeah,
You know what I
not
mean?
not a lot of
I
big
think
names.
this was gonna be.
Travis seemed happy. He going to
Yeah, because even the quarterbacks in the draft, like Cam Ward and Shador, They not star-studded like the ones we had before.
Yeah.
They good, but they not like the ones, the Strouds and the Bryce. Well, accolade-wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going back some years. But that's kind of good. The boys got to come in with a chip on their shoulder.
So you saying that they probably trade Abdul?
Who them?
Yeah.
No, they gonna trade Thibodeau for sure.
Oh.
Lions on the block for him. Cause Thibodeau need a contract. 25-year-old. Yeah, and he's who was he with top 5 pick. So potential is high. He had a few injuries, but they can't pay him max money. So you got a contender like Lions, like Rams, teams that can waste a second round. See how he go. If he don't work, franchise him, give him another year. Giants don't have that capability to spend that much money on somebody like that.
Yeah.
They just paid Burns max money. They got Dexter Lawrence in the middle max money. They can't keep paying all these dudes max money. So
That's Larry, y'all. That's our black Adam Schefter, man.
Adam Schefter.
On y'all ass, man.
Yeah. And we got him.
Yeah.
He belong to us.
He is not a free agent, man.
He's on a big contract.
He on the biggest neighborhood
He
contracts
on a
around,
big
man.
neighborhood contract.
Yeah, Thibodeau was top 5, and they was they choosing between him and Hutch was a thing for a while.
Yeah,
You know?
and then now you get a chance to possibly put him and Hutch together.
Our money though looking funny, man, because like we didn't even sign, but we still have a chance. But I felt like we should have kept Zadarius Smith.
Yeah.
I was telling you about
He
that.
chased bread, bro.
He chased bread.
Yeah.
But he ain't even been like out there like that.
Yeah, but his name.
So Patriots
That's
took-
why he do these 1-year deals.
Yeah.
He done been on 8 teams.
Yeah, but see, I'm saying for us.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know what
yeah,
he
for
doing,
sure.
But we got him in the middle of the year. You
Yeah.
see, it's a need. He did good.
Yeah.
Hutch is coming back. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of going to
I like that they added Landry and Chason, so they don't need needs at outside linebacker. They don't need rushers.
Yeah.
Chason got potential. He was a first-round draft pick from the Jaguars. They didn't re-sign him. Harold Landry was a first-round pick from Tennessee. They didn't re-sign him. So
Think they go receiver?
So Jalen Walker,
I'm going receiver.
Jalen Walker just went to the Browns.
Jalen Walker.
Oh yeah, we behind. So who the Patriots take?
Oh well, no, they haven't picked him yet,
Yeah,
but
who the Patriots pick?
they saying he the best fit. The Patriots took Jalen Walker.
Yeah, DN.
Yeah, he's a
Alabama.
he a linebacker from
Oh, they took
from
a tackle,
Georgia.
No, they took it.
bro. They took O-line, bro.
What?
What you looking at?
No shit.
Oh, listen to sports talk, man.
No, I'm looking at that.
Yeah, I tell you, it's gonna be about 5 O-linemen in this first round.
Yeah. I don't see why you don't get that boy running 4'9", 40 yard dash, 319 pounds.
6'5".
That's crazy. Big boy. He's bigger than Lyle Collins, man.
But you need to be able to kick. Well, look where he came from. That spread offense. You got to be able to kick.
Yeah. He got his overall.
He's not that
85.
big neither. 319. That's not big.
I know in college I go for everything over 300.
Yeah.
Anything over 300. Offensive, defense.
Hey, you can run a 4.9.
Come on, man. Smooth pass, bro. That makes sense though for New England. I can see them, going after the trenches.
Yeah,
Like the flash.
they like the Cowboys. They still got a lot of work. Cowboys, I don't know who we pick.
It's gonna be weird watching y'all see what kind of offense y'all bring out.
Well, Jerry Jones already talked about first round offensive lineman.
Oh, for real?
Man, we need another receiver
Y'all do.
and a running back.
Yeah, but if you ain't got nobody to block for them niggas, it won't.
I get that.
Y'all lost.
But
Y'all
then-
lost Trent, the big nigga that was been there for a while.
We
The
lost.
white boy gone.
We
Y'all
lost.
like 3 offensive linemen over the past 3 years that are major blows. You know?
Yeah, and what's calling just retired.
The white boy.
Yeah,
What's it, Zach Martin?
Zach Martin. Yeah.
Martin, yeah. So I can see, why they would do that. Because you can get
Yeah.
a wide receiver in the 3rd round, 2nd round, and
You can
be decent. Ain't no
and be the
league
number
right
2
now. Yeah.
instead of a number 1.
Yeah. What dude right now you say, oh, I need to have him in the top 20. I can't think of no receiver I'm saying that about right now. You know?
Not even one. I can't even think of not one.
Not one, dog. Everything is like he said, running backs and linebackers and fucking offensive linemen, man. So everybody trying to fill them trenches.
That's what Bengals better do. They need to pick 2 linemen.
Who?
The Bengals.
The Bengals?
Yeah, because they be jacking old boy up.
Yeah. Since he got in the league. Shit.
Yeah.
Surprised he got that far at first. He getting cracked.
All game. Every game.
Walking out again.
I think this was because it keep freezing.
Yeah. Y'all know what we gonna do. I don't know. I'd like to see us get. What was that? I don't know. I know we might lose James Williams. He unfollowed us, the team.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, they talking about trading. So, I mean, I think, you know, maybe keep Zadarius Smith, whatever the fuck his name is. Keep him. Maybe go. I don't think we need wide receivers, but we got them. We got running back room. Maybe get another linebacker or a corner. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, on some news, just to give y'all a little news.
Quarterback.
People need everything.
Yeah, they on the clock. Maybe they might pick Shador.
Damn, he'll be fucked up when he goes. He gonna be fucked up.
I don't think Dion gonna let him.
Nah. Oh, they showing that nigga was so Dion that nah, we got a brother here too, man. They finna pick him, bro. Cause they don't have a quarterback at all.
They finna pick Shador.
I wouldn't be surprised. Who the other quarterback on the board?
Not nobody that I know got super talent.
If he don't go to Cleveland, he gonna get lucky and go to Oakland.
Yeah.
That's just what he wants.
Yeah. Well, it's still some more picks. Well, New York, who did New York just pick up as a quarterback?
New York got
The Jets.
that boy from Ohio State that used to play for the Bears, Justin Fields.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they got. So they don't have a reason to go after a
So
quarterback.
Cleveland took a defensive tackle.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I guess they, the Raiders.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shador.
Shador.
Hey, they on the Raiders. Shador's still on the board. That's got to be money. Where else he going?
Dion will accept that.
Dion gonna accept that all day.
Yeah, he gonna accept
That's
that.
big money, big market.
Hell yeah, in Vegas.
Huh? Either them in New Orleans. Giants already picked. Yeah.
So he not going in no damn second round. What was Stephen A. talking about?
I mean, if Oakland don't pick him, then you probably look kind of side-eye, but it seems like a guarantee you go to Oakland, bro.
Yeah, because they need a quarterback.
Yeah. A lot of people don't believe in that dude's talent, man. I'm one of them. I'm like, he all right. I don't know if he a top 10.
Yeah, I don't know if he a superstar, but damn,
Decent.
he better than half the NFL.
Is his, I see Geno Smith. At best. That's his ceiling to me, Geno Smith. And Geno
Yeah.
Smith was actually good at West Virginia.
Yeah.
I mean, he played for a decent school in a decent division, and he was good.
Yeah.
He was better than him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right. But I still see Raiders taking him.
Yeah.
That market is gonna be so fat.
That's big money. Mason Graham, Michigan, Cleveland. That's what they got.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I see you, Mason. And that's a nice defensive line with Myles Garrett out there too.
Yeah, that's the only thing I saw. They getting Myles Garrett some help.
Yeah, give him some help.
That's probably why Myles Garrett stayed.
Must be good.
Because he tired of losing.
No, he ain't. If he stayed there, he He ain't trying to lose. There ain't nothing the motherfuckers can tell me to make me think they gonna win in 1 year.
No, they won't win in 1 year.
The fuck we talking about? Hey, if Mason Graham's there, we gonna draft him. Stay, bro.
Damn.
Hell no. He want that bread.
Yeah.
He want that
At the
bread
end of the
right
day,
now.
yeah, let me get that.
Yeah.
Let me get that
Y'all
guarantee.
around for this bullshit. I need max money right now.
And some guarantees.
You feel me?
Damn near the whole thing.
I'm not waiting another 2 years for my contract to be up, or I won't play. All you niggas getting tackled. Tackle 3 of them niggas, bro. That's crazy. They want him to be like Hutch, man. He played with Hutch, bro.
Shit, he looked like a little beast.
He's a little big, though. Big ain't. Come here, nigga. Wolverine Nation.
He only 6'3".
Yeah, but he's swole, ain't he?
Yeah, he's swole. He
Like
cornbread
he moved a little
fed.
bit, too. Yeah, that's what's up. He the one told that Ohio State boy, Ohio State pussy. Ohio State pussy.
Yeah,
Your season's over.
but you know when they played Ohio State, that fool made a gang of tackles.
Damn right.
I mean, sacks,
Damn right.
doing everything.
All right. Just talking. So next up is Oakland.
Yeah, they on the clock.
All right. So we're going 2-1 odds. Shador, I think Shador fall, man.
You think he
I
fall?
don't think they get him, man.
Who they get? They gonna keep their quarterback they got right now?
Who they got?
They still
Garoppolo?
not.
That boy that used to play for Philly and Jacksonville.
They don't have old boy from the Houston no more. Yeah, the quarterback that got that $250 million.
That was Cleveland.
Who we talking about?
We talking about Oakland.
Oh no, I ain't talking about Oakland.
Oh yeah, you talking about? Yeah,
They
still
took a
got that
run.
dude.
They took a running back.
Oakland did.
Mm-hmm.
Oakland took the running back. Gentry. Oakland.
You?
Pete Carroll. I forgot who it was though, bro. It ain't no starter like that. Geno Smith.
That's
and
right.
Didn't I just say that was his silly?
Yeah.
So look, I just told him Geno Smith is what Shador Sanders' career looked like at its best to me. That's what I think his best gonna be, bro. Yeah. You think so? I give him 3 years, bro. His first 3 years won't even be as good as his. I give him 3 years, we'll say the same thing about Shador. All right? I eat. It ain't, I'm giving him Geno, man. I'm giving him Geno, man.
That's low of the barrel, G.
Geno is a starter in the league.
I know, and
Geno done played hell of a good
he
football.
went to Seattle and started balling.
Okay. Man, somebody don't believe him. Some people don't believe him. Or let me tell you something. This is what's going to save that boy. The fact that he's not going to go to a team that needs more help, he's going to fall lower in the draft to a team that can kind of help build around him, that's going to help him. But if he went to a team that needed a quarterback, his shit is trash. Huh? Well, I'm using the comparison you just said about Geno Smith. And everybody does that, even with like golf, right? Y'all always talk about everybody around them making them better and all that kind of stuff, right? I believe that Shador Sanders is one of those quarterbacks. If he's a top 10 guy and he goes to a team like Cleveland, a team that needs more than a quarterback, he's not going to help that team. They're still going to be bums.
You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna get lucky, most likely, like Lamar Jackson, who fell down way down low, and somebody will get him, and he's gonna be a good team and have time to develop, like you said over there, and he can develop into somebody. You know what I'm saying? But all the pressure on him. Nah, that's not. I mean, yeah, every quarterback needs. Yeah, but hold on, bro. So Peyton Manning and Shador Sanders coming out of college. Who's the more developed quarterback? Yeah, who's the better quarterback coming out of college between them two? Huh? Okay, so I understand that everybody needs developing, but some people are gonna need more around them, and that's Shador. It ain't even the same conversation to have him like that, you know? What, by himself? Remember that top running back that came over too? They had other people come over. It wasn't just Shador came by himself, bro. That's fine. They brought a Division I 5-star running back with him, bro. Okay. All right. All right. Y'all gonna see. Of course, if I don't agree with something, I'm hating. But you know, I'll be a hater. But when I'm right, what you gonna call me? No, it ain't, bro. If I'm right, I'm the one who's outside making the right assessment. Kyler Murray ain't as good as Geno Smith. No. Whose career is better? Geno Smith is a disappointment right now. He's considered a disappointment right now, bro. Uh-huh. Where was he at? He was at the Jets at first, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's the Jets. You know what I'm saying? Put Shador with the Jets. Would Shador want to go play with the Jets? I'm just asking you something. Would Shador look good with the Jets? At any point, ever? I'm not. No, I'm not, because Oakland bypassed him. I'm not the only one. So I mean, of course, but you're looking at a chance to have a young quarterback who's supposed to be better than Geno Smith, right? And then you decide to keep an old quarterback and work on more quarterbacks. They obviously don't think he's good enough. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, bro. How you put it back? Let me go try to fix my phone real quick, man. Excuse me, bro. Yeah, I don't even know how that happened.
He said, I don't know how that even happened. It was up there by itself. You gone?
Yeah. You all right, bro? Yeah.
All right, bro.
Larry? Back in there. Am I hating? A little bit of hating?
Tobias Harris ain't scored a point.
Well, basketball on. Who playing tonight? Is it Philly?
It's Knicks in Detroit right now.
Knicks in Detroit.
I mean, this Tim Hardaway got 21. He been balling.
So who picked number 6? That was Oakland Gentry. Okay.
So now.
All right. Jets might pick up Shador, man. That don't matter. He better than him. He better than I'm just talking shit, bro.
Justin have shown shit. The Cowboys.
Well, that and the fact that if you kind of hating, but I when he was with the Ohio State Buckeyes. You
The Jets just took off.
okay?
The Jets. Hold on.
I would be an only person, bro. I'm not. Let's not be extreme. If you put me on the team, if you put me on the
Jets,
team and I
hold
cannot do anything, it's
I'm
only
talking
because
about,
of
okay,
that. You know what I'm
so
saying?
Yeah.
Chicago,
Jets just took an offensive tackle.
they need it. They got to protect for what they finna do on offense. You got Brees Hall and you got Justin Fields, a dual threat quarterback. They finna be spread kind of like what Ohio
But
State
have you
was.
seen them threaten anything?
Who?
Fields.
What do you mean? Dude, when Fields was healthy with the Bears, with that scrub O-line, he was putting up hellified numbers, bro. Dog, the team was bad, bro. And then Pittsburgh, it's the system. I knew that wasn't going to work when they got Russell Wilson over there and him. Bro, they're not going to let it be him. The Jets are going to let him be him.
What is him to you?
What is him?
Yeah, like what is effective offensive quarterback?
You guys on the
Lamar
clock right
Jackson
now.
type.
Y'all on the clock right now.
He's a Lamar Jackson type. Justin Fields, I can see he's a real dual threat guy. He can do anything a dual threat quarterback can do. And I feel like with Brees Hall, with that defense, I think they can win 9 or 10 games. If everybody stays healthy, you got the damn.
About to pick.
We need pass rushers. We need.
Maybe Shador might go to the Saints.
The who? I'm telling you, it's only 3 teams that. That's what I mean. Even Mel Kiper that was talking about the aura that comes around. Like say Cam was this Cam right now. First. Now these building unless it's about football.
Right. That's what I'm basically
Why you
saying.
think a lot of people didn't take Tebow? Even though I don't think Tebow was great, but I feel like Tebow, huh?
He was trash as a quarterback.
I'm just telling you, man.
He was
That's
super
a major
trash.
reason. Like all the other shit, he was trash.
He was super trash.
If Tebow didn't have that aura around him, he would have went higher than that TD. That's what I'm telling you.
Maybe
He
if he was
failed.
better too.
What I'm talking about, we know
I know what you mean.
We know he trash now. We seen
He was then.
Bro, you talk about
He wasn't trash at Florida.
He was a trash quarterback.
Hold on.
At Florida?
He wasn't a thrower. He was a dude that had a good team, and he was a
How many?
preacher.
You can't name 5 quarterbacks that got more college accolades
Man,
than him.
I watched him being a good quarterback, throw the ball. And him.
It was.
That's
him.
all, but I'm just saying. I'm backing my point up with what I actually saw. You
I
know what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
have took him neither.
Yeah,
But what I'm
exactly.
telling
That's
you
all.
is, when you got 2, it's like the Michael Sam shit, right?
I mean, man.
Michael Sam was a dog in college, but he was a gay dog, right?
He blew that.
So he blew that, right?
Yeah, he blew that.
kissed the dude on national
He blew
TV.
that.
So what I'm telling you is, if that aura wasn't around him, he would have been a first or second
Yeah.
round guaranteed,
Okay.
right? So that's what I mean. So I didn't mean to go as far as gay, but what I mean is Tebow. Oh man, is he gonna play tight end? Is he gonna play running back? Is he gonna
Right.
play quarterback? Does he go in the first? Does he go in the second? He got 2 national championships. He got what? 1 Heisman or 2
Yeah,
Heisman?
Heisman. Yeah.
He had
I think he had 2.
Yeah, 2.
He
He
had
had 2. Oh man, well, who's gonna take him? And then it's like, all right, man, we don't want Tebow. We don't want all the damn people in the media when he don't pan out. Like everybody don't want that in their locker room, especially not the Giants.
Sure.
The Giants don't want that damn. I don't know. That's just me.
So for me, as I'm listening to this about aura, like the different things, right? Sam had his controversial thing going on with the, Sanders with great. That's what's coming with him. Right? And Tim Tebow was more of an anomaly because they looked at him like, okay, he's a quarterback of a good-ass team. They had a stacked-ass team over there, right? Yeah. And they were like, is he really, the people with the naysayers, one of them was me, was like, okay, if he was a black quarterback doing the same things that he was doing, would they be talking about he's a great quarterback? No, they wouldn't. We had better quarterbacks that did better than him. they only get him props, right? So my with now, or let's get to Deion's son, Shador. Shador ain't the first to come along with these kind of like this attitude or nothing like that. They always pick these kind of guys to be on their teams. You know what I'm saying?
There's one point that I haven't even brought up yet.
Okay.
And here's the thing. What did Eli Manning do? What did his dad say? Where he wasn't
You
playing?
talking about when they on the drive? Yeah, they
Where
wouldn't
his
let him
dad
go.
say that? His dad
They
said
go
that,
somewhere.
right?
Yeah.
Who else got pulled that can say that?
What do you mean?
Deion.
Okay.
Deion already said where his son ain't gonna play.
Mhm.
He said we'll come back. He's already said all that.
Right.
So that rubbed people wrong too. So he's gonna, like I say, certain owners
They don't want to deal
they
with
don't
that.
want
That's
to
not
deal
a
with
horror
it.
though, bro.
Bro,
Deion,
That's a
You
fucking
can't look
pompous
past
ass
it.
dad. You
Yeah,
know
well,
what I'm
that
telling
part.
you
I don't
is,
want to deal with that.
what I'm telling you is, he already said my son ain't gonna go where I don't want him to go.
Right, right.
So a lot of teams ain't gonna pick him
Are
for
they
that
wrong
reason.
for that? Because when I hear people talk about it, it's like oh, they're just skipping over him because of that reason. Nigga, I don't want a barber that's gonna come in and got all that extra shit either. Am I wrong for that? No, I don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you wrong for that?
Am I wrong for not wanting to deal with all the extra shit when I just want somebody to come perform for me?
You're not wrong for it, but you're quarterback. You need a quarterback.
Yeah, but
That's
if the quarterback is gonna bring all the shit to bring him, I'm not sure that's gonna help my performance. Then his performance, I don't want him.
How many championships Eli won?
2.
How many Philip Rivers won?
None.
No.
You think they
So
would've
you.
took-
So wait a
Do you
minute. Wait a
think they
minute.
would have
So
took Eli if they had done it? If you
you
think
think they would have took him?
I think Chargers would have
Well, in hindsight, you're gonna look and say, okay,
That's
1,
what
2.
I'm just telling you.
Everybody
That's
know
what
that in
I'm-
hindsight.
That's what I'm saying. But you act like that. First of all, Eli did it, and Archie Manning did it. White thing is okay. Now, Deion doing the black thing.
I didn't say none of that.
I say you did. I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
going to make sure that's not understood. For
Yeah.
me, I'm not sitting here, like, I don't listen to Mel Kiper and all of them and all of that
I
shit.
don't either.
Well, I don't, like, I literally just try to look at this stuff and figure out. Y'all my dude. Like, it's only because he's black. To that, you know? Well, such a son can do it, such do it, but he can't because, you know, why? Why would those reasons be? And I don't know how you would go with it, but for me, I'm not looking at it like, oh, it's only because Deion's black son that, you know, he has this attitude and they don't like
That's for his son. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Why would you listen? In the NFL with quarterbacks, it's the most scrutinized position in the football. We see people like Sam Bradford. We seen people blame guys. A stack team he can develop into. Russell
For sure.
Wilson was good, but he went to a great situation.
All right.
Yeah, he turned. Yeah, he turned. He yeah. I don't want my son playing for the fucking Browns.
Right, or the Jets or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? I want my son playing for where he can grow in situation. So if I really feel like he's better than Cam Ward. But I feel like Cam Ward flew under the radar. Nobody Tennessee, he fits Tennessee. Right. Malik Willis, Cam Ward is better than Malik Willis. But
They're the
Malik,
same,
huh?
Y'all took a receiver?
Go ahead.
He said, damn.
I'm not mad about
Y'all
it.
need
We
someone
need a lot
around
of
the
things,
board,
bro.
though, yeah.
We need a lot of things, but we need a D line for sure. But I just feel like, especially quarterback, bro. If I was in Deion Power shoes and I had a son that was in the NFL, I'm gonna be a big part of where he going to. That's just how black, white, it don't matter. I ain't gonna talk race when it comes to that. I'm just saying because I feel like that quarterback position. We see quarterbacks come to the league 2 years later they trash. Like Kyler Murray on the way to being that. Right? I'm gonna give you an example.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray had a 5,000-yard season.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he can't read, he don't read the playbook, all that. But everything around him changed. On top of an injury. And now, man, we about to trade this motherfucker. He ain't even had what is 5 years? 26 years old. Like, you get what I'm saying? You don't get a chance, especially being black. And I'm not saying that it's different for white. White, same thing. Quarterback in general, right? But being black, you do have a lesser chance to being developed when you get to your second contract. Like Malik Willis. getting tossed around now. You know what I mean? Like Jordan Love. Luckily, Jordan Love went to a Green Bay Packer organization, top 5 NFL organization, that actually he was the last one. He was the last one that got to sit for 4 years, be developed, and now look what we've seen from it. Outside of him, you ain't going to see that ever again. You're never going to see a quarterback sit 4 years and be developed like that. In this there. It's never going to happen again. Jordan Love was the last one to sit, and I don't even know if he's black. Whatever, I ain't talking about
Jordan
Love.
Love.
What I'm saying is, you remember how
they're developing players like 7-on-7 football. I go watch. I think you said your son plays 7-on-7, right? Yeah. I'm watching damn kindergartners throw the ball 30 yards on bombs and doing running route trees with receivers, so you know they can come in and be more ready to play. I don't think Malik Willis.
I don't think they develop fast. I think body wise, brain wise, no.
Well, you have to, bro.
Yeah. So body wise, physiques, they developing faster.
Brain wise,
no.
Ain't no doubt.
I don't think so.
Okay, so in fifth grade, we threw 5 passes in a 10-game season. Okay, so these kids are running passes and routes every play. So they're thinking about routes and timing and everything. Their brains aren't developed to run.
we was running a lot of
our eyes and all that all the time.
nobody could.
One for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
That's all they do now. Hold on, play. Pull out.
Yeah.
That's brain development, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Kitty
just learning
guard.
this shit as we got in the come on, I know it's hard, but
no, it's not. It's not hard. What I'm saying is, you saying it's develop. You saying it's brain development. Yeah.
Well, they're learning more. They're learning more.
I'm not. They're throwing more at them. I can say that, but that don't mean they learning faster. Like for instance, I don't take a quarterback that he just learned sitting down for 4 years that they come in playing for year 1. Like Bryce Stroud, I don't learn more than Jordan Love didn't play in season 1.
You don't think they learn more by playing in season?
I think Jordan Love, like I said, the process Jordan Love went through showed that it works.
Okay.
The playing year 1 showing it less works than that.
So there's a lot of stuff involved in that. You're talking about Carolina's structure versus Green Bay structure,
I said
right?
CJ Stroud too. I didn't say Bryce.
Okay. You said plenty of Cam Newton for when he was there?
Yeah.
What about him?
No, I'm saying
I was looking at
The Saints took an offensive tackle.
Y'all's teams and what y'all run offensively and, you know, like what's put in. And I was bringing up Jordan Love because Green Bay or whatever. Oh, talented quarterback.
So you saying similar in scheme?
Who is that? I think that Green Bay has a more scheme that's been there longer, right? And they know how to like they bring in backups, you know, after the dude or whatever. Okay. And then y'all, I don't know if that's really y'all thing to develop quarterbacks because it's more. And y'all have always been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your team, so I don't know. But I'm just saying as far as
so how the Green Bay develops quarterbacks?
Yeah, definitely. Their structure is built for that. You know what I'm saying? Like more of a passing team, developing quarterbacks, having to learn all that kind of stuff as opposed to Carolina. It's a whole different build. You know what I mean? Quarterbacks.
I just think like quarterback wise. All them like look at Geno Smith example. Look at Jameis Winston.
If you got a tackle.
They need O-line back.
That's crazy.
But again, they got too much. Their cap fucked up. They say they asked your door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Derek Carr for 3 more years, and they have nothing on weapons.
Yeah.
They have nothing. So if you bring Shador in there, well, you can't trade Derek Carr to nobody.
Right.
And if you cut him, you get worse. So, but to be honest with you, I actually like him falling because like then this is what his dad was saying. Like all these teams right here, they need a lot.
Yeah.
So again, you know, it ain't about money. I know top 5 being a lottery, you get some bread. Shador already making more money than everybody can make right now.
Yeah, he good.
So him falling to a team, and I'm gonna just throw a team out there. Who can I say?
I think the Cowboys done threw a smoke screen at us.
hey, that's a team I would say too.
You think Cowboys?
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, just say.
I'm just looking at it.
Say
They
Cowboys, right?
they
Say he
12th
goes to the
pick.
Cowboys, and they don't trade that, or they do trade that to the Browns,
Right.
and he gets a center year. In Jerry's world, where they got money to spend, they got weapons, they got, and that's a big city that's going. I don't know. I would love that. That's the perfect situation that looking for a team. Like,
I said it when the season was going,
Or a
long
team-
time ago.
Well, he grew the fuck up out here.
Yeah, for sure.
Played football
and
out
then-
here.
Yeah, I just think Cowboys threw a smoke screen. Cause Jerry been for the past 3 days talking about, oh, offensive line, we're gonna get us a full offensive line, blah blah blah. But now looking at how this done went,
And also, I think about Pittsburgh, like, they need a quarterback too, right?
cause I think they
He can
21.
sit over there.
Huh?
He can sit for a year over
But
there.
here's the thing. I don't think that their ownership, they don't like or a quarterback.
Right.
Right. You go look at Bradshaw. Go all the way back. Bradshaw. You look at Cordell Stewart. You look at Ben Roethlisberger. You look at any of them quarterbacks. Rudolph's bum ass. Any of them quarterbacks they ever had. They don't come with no aura. They fucking bring their lunch pail to work type quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that Shador type energy in Pittsburgh. They want.
Do you? But see. Okay, so I'm thinking like the aura, right? And then even like with Pittsburgh. Like with Pittsburgh, yes, you go.
The Rams would be a perfect. The Rams, like the Rams.
At the
The
end
Rams
of the
would be a
day,
perfect fit for
at
them.
the end of the day, no matter how great your aura is, you gotta produce, bro. You know what I'm saying? And your aura diminishes when you're not
Look at this
producing.
right. Look.
I mean,
No, just look. I hear what you're saying. I'm not. But I'm saying, look at this.
what about it? What's
His brother, he got his podcast live right now. Look at all the people in the locker room, all the cameras, and he ain't no top 10 pick.
Yeah, well, he thought he was though. They thought he was. They thought he was going to the top 10.
Okay, but what I'm telling you is, look, I bet you go look at the other people. Ain't there's probably one camera there.
Bro, like, I don't
They're
understand.
not all his people.
I don't
But
understand why
that
they
kind of
have to
shit,
do
Jerry
anything.
liked that type shit.
Yeah.
That shit don't get win no games.
It don't. That's the problem. That's the problem.
But that's why I say it's kind of hate a little bit because you talking about he ain't even took a snap yet.
That ain't
It
hating,
ain't,
bro.
because you said that don't win games.
It don't.
It don't, but he ain't even got a chance to win a game yet.
Okay, but it doesn't win
It's
games,
like-
bro.
it-
Even if he does win the game,
like
that
you
ain't why
praying-
he won the
But
game,
it's like
bro.
you praying on his downfall.
I'm not praying on nothing. I didn't say he was. I didn't say I want him to be a bum. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, just
Called him
because
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith, I didn't say Geno Smith was a bum. We
No.
were all open here.
Right, he
I
didn't.
didn't say he was a bum. You may
Geno-
think he's a bum,
Geno
but
Smith
I
is
never
bum.
said he was a bum.
Geno
I didn't
Smith
say
is
that.
not, no, my bad. Geno
You know what
Smith is
I'm
not a
saying?
bum. He's
That's
an
all.
average quarterback.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Shador's
so
not
it's not
average.
hating. You know what I mean?
Shador
Geno
ain't
Smith
average.
done bust my Detroit Lions ass a few times. I respect the motherfucker. You know what I'm
Geno?
saying? Yes, we done lost to them with that motherfucker, man. So I mean, is he a great quarterback? No, I don't think. Obviously, he's not a great quarterback. I don't think that Shador's going to be a great quarterback either. You know what I'm saying?
I think he keep falling to the right. He fall to the right team. We gonna see.
Yeah.
Right?
Geno
I
was
said,
Geno was what
matters.
top 10?
Team matters, huh?
You remember if Geno was top 10? I think he was top 10, wasn't he? When he went, because he went to the Jets. I know he went to
I
the
know
Jets.
Jameis Winston was top. I don't remember.
Well, the only reason I'm saying that is because, again, yes, now Shador's falling below. He ain't going to be on the top 10 team. He's going to have a better chance.
Being drafted high also depends on who needs a quarterback and when they want to take a quarterback. I've seen people take quarterbacks like Blaine Gabbert in the first round and didn't deserve to be drafted.
At all. No, I
So
agree.
it all like right now, Cam Ward being number one, he wouldn't have went number. He wouldn't even been drafted in the first round the year with C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young.
No, of course not.
So this is what I mean. So right now, Cam Ward. Matter of fact, Cam Ward wasn't even a 5-star. He wasn't
Yeah.
even. He wasn't even
I
rated.
think it was a 3. Isn't it?
No, he wasn't rated. That's what they were talking about. He's the first. He's the first quarterback that wasn't rated. Coming out of high school. Coming out of high school, he wasn't rated.
Yeah.
And now he's the first overall pick. So he ain't gonna be here. Who next? Let me see. So San Fran.
They probably going to be.
Oh, hey. Man, them three right there. Them three.
They all need something.
Shador, hey. Hold on. Purdy want a lot of money.
Yep.
Dak make a lot of money.
Yep.
And
Right.
Tua make a lot of money and he's brain dead. So, all
So,
I'm telling you is,
that's why
and
I say-
hold on, all those is stacked fucking teams. And hold on, don't look past that fourth one. They don't trust Anthony Richardson.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
He throw a pick, he throw a touchdown.
Yeah.
Again, that's a perfect example of drafting the quarterback in the top 5 when you think you need something. He had 1 year as a starter in Florida.
Cleveland, the Bears took a tight.
Anthony Richardson like a black Tebow.
They took a tight end.
I wouldn't even give him that.
He a bum, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
lie.
I was surprised they had him hyped up like that when I was
Hey,
watching.
bro.
I'm like, what?
They took a tight end.
Who?
The
Bears?
Bears, yeah.
They need O-line. But I think they addressed it in free
Yeah,
agency.
yeah. Coach gonna have them right. He gonna be all right. His scheme gonna help them too.
Hey, man, I would like to see him go to San Fran. Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, man.
Yeah.
You pay that man $300 million.
Yeah.
Shit, you ain't got no team.
And then you got a good. That's a good spot. You got a good team around you.
That's a good division too.
Yeah, it's a good. That's
But
pretty cool.
so if he don't go to Dallas is a. So here's the thing with Dallas. They just traded for Milton, right? They are trying to move that possibly because of the money, right? If they don't move that, Michael Parsons gotta go, money wise. Michael Parsons wants quarterback money, even though I think he don't deserve quarterback money. He
Yeah.
wants quarterback money.
He don't deserve it to me. And I like Mike Parsons.
So Miami is trying to move off Ramsey, which Tua, man, I don't know.
Tua's in his what, 4th year now?
He just signed last year.
Ooh.
Yeah, money wise, they would have to find a trade.
Yeah, they got to trade.
I can see Dallas, bro. San Fran is just a hope. They like Purdy too much.
I can see that.
I can see them.
Yeah,
This far now?
I'm telling you,
Indianapolis is a hope. And a
Dallas done threw us a smoke screen. That's what
If
that's.
Dallas don't get him, then like he said, who goes after that?
Here's what Dallas do. Here's what comes with Dallas too. Dion can come later.
Yeah,
Not this year, but
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
he good.
Yeah, he could later. That may like
Move
that.
Schottenheimer right
Yeah.
back to where he was.
Because when I thought
It's a puppy.
That's all
Yeah,
he
it's a
did.
fucking
Just
puppy.
hold this spot, bro.
yeah, just
So like he's not going.
Good.
Atlanta got Penix. They not going
Nah,
there.
it ain't happening.
Arizona got Kyler Murray. He not going there. Joe Burrows.
Not happening.
Seattle got who?
They just traded for somebody, bro. I can't remember who it is.
Oh, Sam Darnold.
Well, he could go there.
He can go there and sit.
He go there.
Sam Darnold got a year on them. So
Tampa
yeah.
Bay.
Tampa, no, they like Baker too much.
Like that.
Baker good.
2 years.
Baker doing his thing. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I like Baker.
Man,
bro.
I like Baker.
2 years though.
Baker got
Baker.
that motherfucking swagger with him, bro.
they do.
They love him. The
Yeah.
receivers love him. Everybody love him, dude.
That's tough.
He hard nosed. He real hard nosed.
That's tough, bro. I ain't know they got love. That's tough.
Yeah, they need a weapon.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: they had a
He's
tight end. They had a tight end. They Cole Kmet. They got.
Yeah, now they
But
got
again,
two.
but hold on,
That's
y'all
tough.
system, it brings multiple tight end systems.
Yeah,
so
bro.
I like that.
Yeah, they gonna be tough, bro.
So Tampa,
Hey, they already
Seattle, Denver, no, they got Bo Nix, Pittsburgh. I think it's gonna be Dallas, bro.
It's gonna be Dallas, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think Jerry gonna disappoint the masses and let it go by?
Unless it's the whole line.
Yeah.
But that's what he been talking
What
about.
if he get a safety, bro?
We need that
They got
too.
Whitfield. They have
We
top
need
five
that
safety.
too.
Yeah, they need a bunch. No, they need to move Diggs to safety.
I thought
They
cut
they
somebody.
they traded Diggs.
They
They waived him.
No, yeah, you said that. Yeah, no.
Let him have it?
I looked.
Yeah,
at
I was like, what?
No, when you said that, I went and looked because I was like, bro, he a Pro Bowler.
That's
man.
crazy.
You wave him. Hell nah. I don't know you.
What did they do with him?
I'm about to
But
find
He's
out.
still there. I'm like, what did they
I
tell
went
him?
and looked. I'm going to tell you about that too. I was like, man,
I'm
what
glad
you
you
looking at,
man.
man?
I'm like, nigga, that's
I think
crazy.
that you hit the blunt or something.
Yeah, bro. 'Cause I'm like, ain't nobody said nothing
No.
about that shit.
In a way, he would have been traded for
Yeah,
a first
man.
round draft.
Ain't no way you just wave that nigga
Yeah.
after 1 year just coming back from injury. Nah, hell no.
Kansas select Arizona wide receiver McClellan, number 8. He better be a dog.
Hey, you let that slide by, but I see your face like, come on, man.
I'm a trenches type of person.
Yeah, trenches matter.
You gotta get trenches first, bro. Like O line, D line, something in the trenches, bro. So
Take some straight up.
Oh, Trayvon Diggs, he's still there.
yeah, you gotta be, bro. You're a pro.
What's that shit I saw?
Baller.
He just had a bad year.
Wave him?
Niggas would've shot Jerry.
Nigga, hell no. You need to get a second or third for the nigga. No. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Yo, man, we having a good little old outing tonight, man. Appreciate y'all joining Sports Talk Texas. We just going in on about the draft and shooting a little knowledge back and forth with each other. We cook these damn. What we on, about 2 hours now? Brisket? Hour, man. We got about 8 more to go.
A brisket?
Yeah, we got to do. How many briskets we doing, bro? 3? Yeah, we doing 10 total. We doing 10 total.
Dang.
Tomorrow. I did 20 ribs last night.
Did you? Y'all niggas ain't had no sleep. y'all on buzzard time.
Hey, I like like it though. I even like cooking here at nighttime. I think it's gonna be better.
It's more comfortable.
It's gonna be more comfortable, and we might even start getting people to pull up and just kick it a little. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know Kev gonna be here.
Yeah. Car situation, man. It's crazy. So Dallas, y'all on the clock, man.
Yeah, we on the. Well, no. Well, yeah. Frisco pick is in.
Yeah, they already picked their shit. Y'all gotta get the nigga. Y'all gotta get the nigga, man. It's the hype. It's the hype move to make.
Who did?
Anybody out there think they gonna not pick that man?
Man, you motherfuckers can't score. You ain't even got the nigga on the court. What a bitch.
The which? You already know.
So the ones that I had, I just marked. They didn't have a mark. I just put a black mark on them.
I seen that.
Okay.
You seen them?
Some of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Y'all talk to Shell? She called me from a different number. I just seen her.
and it's 8:30. Down here.
Yeah, about to cook them up real quick. Shit, might as well.
Is she supposed to be bringing some grub?
What's she bringing?
I don't know.
Did she say what she was bringing? She said what she said she was bringing?
She didn't say.
She didn't say. Man, I'm about to go listen.
You need all them? I can get some. I got one over in my freezer. Yeah, I should have got
What? You got they all fit in there?
All of them in there, except for one.
All ribs fit in there?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They all, I
got
got them
double-
together. And,
doubles and
yeah, they
triples.
doubles.
Oh, okay, cool.
He had some already wrapped up, however he had them. So I those things up there.
So I'll take this one home.
What I was gonna say, that's why I bought these for you because you was down some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had 2 boxes. He only had 1.
I got one box now.
How many did you cook?
I did.
16?
Yesterday, I did 12.
Yeah, but that
There
was
was only 2 in the bag, 2 in per bag now.
it's only 2 in the bag.
Yeah.
I thought you said his was right.
No.
I thought yours was right.
I have one. I have one
3 stack.
3 stack.
Did you have a 3
All
stack?
2
I
stack.
had no 2 stacks. All
So-
mine was 2.
Oh, okay. So okay.
I thought Dre's was
So
right.
how many-
I think I might have said that his was right. Mine was
I
wrong.
got one. I'll take that. I got one box left. That's what I got. But I took it all out and it's in my freezer.
Yeah. So you took. We bought 3 boxes. You took 1, and he got 1. So these was on sale. So I was like, well, I thought you was gonna take them to match what you had. So, yeah. Well, how many you got at the house?
Not that many.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I bought
Whole box.
to match with the even. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, it's up to y'all. It don't matter, but I would say to keep it even.
That's right. I don't got no.
Yeah. Got another
I
box.
got the ribs up too and put them in bags like that. So don't trip. I got like a whole stack of ribs in 3 bags of cuts. But I get mine. I did the thing this weekend, so a little freezer. I'll be back on.
Yeah.
We'll just put them here for now. Oh,
They frozen?
yeah, it's pretty good.
You ain't lying.
Y'all just getting a little
Who the Niners take?
Mikael Williams from Georgia.
That's a D lineman, right?
He an edge rusher, yeah.
Who they get, man?
Who? 49ers?
Yeah.
Edge rusher from
Wow, Georgia. So y'all on the clock now.
yeah, we took an offensive guard.
What?
T Booker.
What? Y'all didn't take the nigga.
Nope.
Hey, man. So Stephen A. might have been on to some shit.
He might have. Cause he done dropped way down.
Listen, I know y'all not gonna like this. It's not always about the aura. I ain't trying to fight niggas. Production, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He production, bro. And also, you played for your dad the whole time. Okay? You played like coddled a little bit. You go to fucking Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just telling him, like he didn't necessarily. You weren't the one that just made Jackson better. There were other athletes that came. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, but this could be good for him though, bro. 'Cause like I said, he could fall to somebody like that's good, like Lamar Jackson did, and that'll help his. That'll help.
Yeah.
That'll help.
He got to get all that hype off of him.
Yeah, develop for a year,
And
go in
develop,
here, learn, come in here, learn this shit. Know that you can come in and learn something without your pop.
Yeah.
Study this playbook, come in here, understand our system, and produce. And then all the rest will happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but who gonna get him? Who gonna take him?
Somebody gonna get him. Somebody. I mean, who we got?
I mean, I know somebody
Yeah,
gonna
who we
get
got?
him.
Let's just guess him.
We got
The Colts ain't
Colts,
gonna get him.
got the Falcons. They not gonna
No.
get him.
Who's on the clock now? Baltimore.
Miami.
I think Miami could be in the hunt for him. But if I look further down, who else?
Yeah, that's all
Okay.
that my thing is showing.
Yeah, if I'm just guessing, man, I'm surprised. San Francisco, Dallas didn't take that man, bro. Arizona, they got what, 2 years left with Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they went there.
Terry.
I mean, really, stay.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna get rid of the dude anyway. Tyler, Kyler Murray ain't sticking around.
Damn. So,
That's what's up, man.
yeah. You know how hard you work to get to the NFL?
Right.
I mean, this is like day in, day out. You gotta be on the grind.
Well, y'all see it, man. It's 8:30. I can't believe the hour went by like that. That was a power hour, man. Is that 8:30 on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. We about to get up out of here. See y'all next week.
Yeah,
man.
we had a good one.
This was a good one. I'm still kind of surprised that Shador ain't left yet, but Dallas didn't even get him, bro.
They took a lineman.
Took a line.
Yeah, that
From
sounds about
Alabama.
right. That getting back to the old school.
Yeah. That's crazy. So now we got Miami up, Indianapolis, Atlanta, Arizona, Cincinnati, Seattle. Out of them, like you said, Indianapolis. I think Miami a little small bit, but Indianapolis. I even think Arizona. If there's
Yeah, but that boy right there, the beast.
who that fam? This Booker dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Bama, they produce them boys.
Of course. Trenches all day.
Oh,
Jerry said he was.
he needed though. What? Martin retired, right?
Who?
Mark
Yeah,
retired?
he retired.
Now what's up with that, bro? Cowboys lineman retired.
What you trying to see, Dre?
Zach Martin?
Zach retired
Yeah,
early.
like 10 years though. Like 12 years.
Yeah, he been there more than that. He been there like 11, 12 years.
I was shocked too. Like, damn, he been there that long.
Retired.
We getting old, bro.
Yeah.
Cause when he got picked, the Cowboys was something to look at
Right.
when he got picked.
Right.
But
I was looking for my dude Hanson. He told me he had to go up there today for the draft. He ain't gonna see him.
so who Miami gonna take?
Yeah, man.
Larry?
Miami,
They got running backs. They got receivers.
everybody on that team tended. They need somebody who can play 16 games. The whole team tended. Everybody.
That's cool.
None of them play a full season. DBs, offensive line, it don't matter. Pick a player. They all tender. Like
The whole squad.
The whole squad.
So when they
Miami
went to play
Tenderloins.
Kansas City, when they played Kansas City,
Yeah.
man, them dudes was out there was ready.
No, you
to
talking
go
about Green Bay?
No.
Remember they played the Green Bay? They were freezing their ass off.
But I'm talking about Miami. When
Oh,
they went to
okay,
Kansas City.
yeah.
It wasn't this year, it was last year. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
was freezing out there. They couldn't handle it, bro.
Yeah.
First, I'm talking about you got Kansas City out there. Yeah. Them boys was ready to go home.
Gotta have this chicken.
What you gonna do with that, man? Yes, sir. What we
Yeah, I
for
wouldn't got.
Detroit,
If I say I from lunch.
Detroit lost that.
104.93.
What's that, 1-1 or 2-0?
It's gonna be 2-1.
Well, listen, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We had a good time today. We about to get up out of here. South Texas. We'll see where your boy goes, man.
A truck.
Yeah.
What?
You said I need a 25 on that.
A 2,500. Oh, the pulley trailer. Oh.
Sit up. We out here, man. Sports Talk Texas every Thursday, 7:30, man. 7:30 to 8:30. We out.